Well, hello everybody out there in Newland. It's Chris from HLXC.com with another exciting episode of Topher's Arc. We are back out at Universal Orlando Resort today for another quick look at some of the Halloween Horror Nights 30 Scare Zone construction. We were out here on Monday. We saw a bunch of stuff being put out. I did come out on Tuesday, but I did not do a video. I only posted some pictures on the social media, so we'll look at everything today on the video, the progress that has transpired since Monday. It's been a crazy couple days here in the life of Topher, but we're gonna move past that and we're just gonna go and look at all the goodness that awaits us inside the studios. Let's not waste any more time. Let's have some fun. Here's today's look. Down Production Central. Despicable Me is at a 75-minute wait. And I'm going to assume Shrek is about the same. Or is it good old 25? Good old 25. It is 30 today, so a little crowded down here, but we are here, of course, to look at the progress on our Production Central truss here. Since we last saw on Monday, we have a lot of lights that have been added, a lot of electricals being run, a lot of stuff has been added to our truss here. Lights. There you go, a lot of lights have actually been added to the rigs. Our small trusses here that we saw on either side. Nothing currently on the trusses, but we have electrical wires being run to lights up here. So here we go, on this side, same thing. One last look. And then we move on. Quick check down Hollywood Boulevard. Still nothing visible on ground level, but they're of course, same as last week, or excuse me, Monday, good lord. Lights have been added that are not used for the parade on top of the roofs, but nothing ground level. There's a look at this week's preview merch. It's Bride of Frankenstein Lives. This one featuring the bride herself. Of course, today's day and age. Yeah, the last shirt was pretty controversial because it didn't feature the Bride of Frankenstein front and center. This one does, but it's also a woman's V-cut, so controversy continues with the Bride of Frankenstein preview merch, but nevertheless, I do like the design. Still quite a few left. These are mediums. Extra larges here. Extra larges. Some of the Beetlejuice preview merch is here. And we've still got some Haunting of Hill House, as well as looks like no more Jack shirts, but Bride of Frankenstein stuff is here. Haunting of Hill House stuff is here. Beetlejuice. Oh, here's the Jack stuff. So we just got a little bit more. A couple of the Jack stuff still out. Looks like no larges, smalls, and mediums. So there you go. This week's Halloween Horror Nights 21 preview merch featuring the Bride of Frankenstein. Also the Gilman statue, which is in the 5 and dime, along with all these guys, is for sale. It could be yours for a cool $25,000. Poor Gilman. Here we are in New York. We have quite a lot of stuff that has been added since Monday. We've got some of these barrels here. There's these quote-unquote concrete dividers here. More of these symbols added to the front of the stage. Curtains. Barrels on this side. lot of barrels put out, a lot of this concrete sort of texture here, and that symbol, of course. The truck that was put out earlier in the week has been given some details in the front. Got a lot of these lights and these jugs of water stuff here, or red water, whatever it is. There's a little mini stage here. So here's the truck. Around the back here, this is what it looks like behind the truck. So again, a lot of this gray, gunmetal gray, red, and that symbols on the truck here. So there you go, this is behind here. On our platforms here, we have some red warning lights that have been added. Of course, number 1. There's our truck. Up on the buildings here, we've got some signage. The controller sees all. Right up there. Our small section over here has some stuff going on. We got some of those containers. Looks like a lot of tubes going on here. There's a tarp there, so one has to assume that maybe there's something gruesome under there. More tarps, stuff. More red lights over here. I wanted to wait because there's a new show that they were doing before. There's the sign there. Looks like a new show here. City Tones. There's another banner on this side of the street. This one says submit to the controller. And then at the entrance to Sting Alley, we have some of those barrels that we saw that were taken away before. Once again, some tarps covering more than likely dead bodies. Something gruesome. This is at the entrance to Sting Alley. There's that symbol again. A lot of stuff going on. I don't think we can see too much. Something, nope, can't see anything. A lot of tubes. This platform 2 has some warning lights. And that's pretty much it. Nothing else down New York, but there has been a lot of scenic detail added. So this, so far this scare zone is the one that's gotten the most attention. Of course, we have the trusses that are over in Production Central, but that is pretty much it so far down here. So we move on. Look down Central Park, not too much different than when we last left it. Just the lights that have been added to the rigs. I do not see anything new or different. Looks like they've added a little bit more lights. There's a strobe light up there, but still the same lights that we saw the other day. We do have some new things, some extra speakers, white speakers have been added. There's a lot of speakers over here. These black ones, of course, we saw before. These ones are always out. But that's it. Nothing else. Doc is making his way out. Going over towards his train, and a little character that last year I named Phil is making an appearance over there. He's that tall, whatever bird that is over there. Sometimes he gives me information, insider information. Looks like he's talking to other people today. Just taking a quick look in Kid Zone to see if I see anything pop up here, lighting rigs or anything. I don't. There's that up there. Those lights up there. But seeing if there's anything else, I don't see anything with my naked eyes. Here's today's look. Our weekly height check on the Men in Black tents. All as well. We have a lone light pointing at the Men in Black building. If I was a betting man, this is the light that has the hashtag on it. That usually says like hashtag it's been 29 or it's been 30. Feels like it's pointed directly at that blank spot on the Men in Black building. Interesting. Taking a quick rest in the shade over by the Fear Factor live stage, listening to see if I can hear anything going on in there. I kind of can't. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything significant. It is very hot out today. And I still wear my mask. It is what it is. But anyway, so it's just I'm dripping with sweat at this point, so I just need a break. Yeah, nothing going on. Don't hear anything going on right now. So I'll stick around for a couple minutes and see if I hear anything. But nothing currently. As the helicopter goes overhead, our rigs at the back of the park, which were the first ones that we saw for this year, finally have had some lights added. So this is the one that's over by the former Amity bathrooms, and then the ones that are the one over here. These have also gotten the light treatment, doing what lighting rigs are supposed to do, hold lights. And then the one over here also currently has lights on them as well. So I'm assuming the one down there does too, so we'll check that out as we move forward. So this rig has also received lights. We are making our way into San Francisco. Don't see anything already with my naked eye, but we'll get a little bit closer. So indeed, walking through San Francisco, just the same rigs that we saw last week. Nothing on ground level just yet, but I suspect that we'll start seeing some stuff pretty soon, but nothing just yet. As we are leaving, those two rigs hidden behind the archway coming in have received lights on the rigs pointed that way. So these are indeed for Halloween Hornets. At least that's my guess. So there you go. So I think that's going to do it for us out here today at Universal Orlando Resort. We saw a lot of stuff, a lot of the updated progress on the New York zone, a lot of the updated progress, you know, on the Production Central thing there, as well as some of the other lights. More lights have been added to the lighting rigs. But beyond that, not a whole lot else to look at. You know, I think by next week we might start seeing more stuff, specifically over in San Francisco and probably Hollywood. We'll start seeing a lot more stuff pop up because we're getting close. Next week it'll be officially 1 month before the event starts. I know there's a lot of people that are, you know, there's things going on and people are getting nervous and stuff like that. You know, I'm just not going to deal with it anymore. I'm not going to get caught up in all the stuff anymore. I have my own stuff to worry about. I have to get out of here because it was brutally hot today, and I'm trying to make sure that I stay hydrated because of my diverticulitis. I don't want to aggravate the diverticulitis by not staying hydrated. So I think a pattern with that, usually around this time of the year, is when I really have issues with it, and I don't want to end up in the hospital, especially a month before Halloween Horror Nights. So I don't want to do that again. You know, it is what it is. So I'm going to get out of here. It's just been a hot day. It's been a brutally hot day. So next time I should be out here is, well, the next closest time would be Monday, but I might hold off until Tuesday. But one of those 2 days I'll be out here. But yeah, so that's going to do it for me out here today, guys. As usual, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.